Hola, practice your English. Hoy te voy a presentar otro cartoon para que aprendas más frases en inglés muy útiles de la vida diaria. Y el cartoon es muy chistoso, para que te vas a divertir y vas a aprender todas estas frases para que puedas expresarte bien, como un nativo lo haría. Apréndalas de memoria. Mira el cartoon. El señor Gutiérrez está parado enfrente de su tienda. Es una tienda en que él vende ropa de hombre. Y en el segundo cuadro vemos que pasa un señor muy elegante y que de pronto un perro le muerde el trasero del pantalón y el señor está eh, tiene mucha vergüenza y rápidamente entra al almacén del señor Gutiérrez y compra un pantalón. Se ve forzado a comprar un pantalón nuevo. En el último cuadro, cuando ya el cliente se ha ido, el señor Gutiérrez sale del almacén y acaricia al perro y le dice, qué buen perro. Es decir, el perro está trabajando con el señor Gutiérrez.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's start with the first frame. What would you like to
Where is the man walking?
He's walking along the sidewalk right outside the clothing store.
What happens to the man's pants all of a sudden?
The dog suddenly bites the man's pants, tearing a hole in the seat.
Did the dog bite the seat of his pants off?
Yes, that's exactly right. The dog bites the seat of his pants, creating a noticeable tear.
Why did the man go inside the clothing store?
He went inside to purchase a new pair of pants to replace the ones the dog had torn.
Why did the shopkeeper pet the dog?
The shopkeeper pets the dog as a reward for successfully biting the man's pants and driving business into the shop.
Does the dog work with the shopkeeper?
Yes, the dog appears to be working with the shopkeeper to bring in customers.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, now we're going to listen to another description of the same cartoon by another voice.
The story panel 1. A businessman is walking down the street carrying a briefcase. He walks past a clothing store named Gutierrez Clothing. The shopkeeper stands at the doorway, watching him walk by. Panel 2. Suddenly, a dog runs up from behind and bites the businessman. The seat of his pants is torn off, leaving the man shocked while the shopkeeper looks on. Panel 3. Now the man has a giant hole where the seat of his pants was torn off. He turns around in shock and enters the clothing shop to buy new pants. The shopkeeper smiles and holds up a new pair of trousers ready for him. Panel 4. After selling the pants, the shopkeeper goes outside, pets the dog, and says, "Good dog." The dog was actually helping the shopkeeper get new customers. Questions and answers. Q. 1. Where was the man walking? A. He was walking on the sidewalk in front of a clothing store named Gutierrez Clothing. Q. 2. What happened to the man's pants? A. A dog bit the seat of his pants, and it was torn off. Q. 3. Why did the man go inside the shop? A. He needed to buy a new pair of pants right away, because the seat of his pants was completely torn off. Q. 4. Why did the shopkeeper pet the dog and say "good dog" at the end? A. Because the dog works with the shopkeeper. The dog bites passers-by, so the seat of their pants gets torn off, forcing them to buy new ones from the store.
Okay? Now, remember to memorize the sentences and describe the whole cartoon the way the AI did. That's the best way to learn English. When you speak English, you should forget about the patterns from your own language. Remember, each language is memorized. Remember, when you're a child, you have no books, no grammar, nothing. And when I went to the United States, people talked to me and I listened to people. I had no books in my hand, no dictionaries, nothing. I just memorized things as I went along. That's the way you should do it. These cartoons will provide you with a situation. Each one is different. You should go through all of them, all of these cartoons. I have posted a lot of them with a lot of different situations, a lot of different sentences. And you have to memorize them, all of them, because each one is a different situation. Forget about your language. You have to memorize things the way Americans or a native has memorized all of these sentences. If it were in Spanish, if you were an American, you would have to memorize all of these sentences that I would use to describe the cartoon. You should not, if you are describing it in Spanish, you can use the English pattern. How would you do that? Memory, memory. There is no other way. Think about it. Grammar has no place here. It comes later that you want to learn more about the language and perfect it. Yes, you can study grammar, but not at first. Just memorize. Besides, you have some knowledge of English, so some smattering of the language, right? So this will complete your vocabulary, will make it more abundant. So remember to give me a like and remember to go over all of them, all of the cartoons, and repeat them. Go over them one by one, repeat them. Just stay with one for some time. Then go to another and another. That's the way to learn English or any other language, by the way. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day.